Hi, today is August 1st, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1181 for the year, The Adorned Door. The door was adorned with mostly indecipherable graffiti and stickers, including the seemingly obligatory ones for discount beepers, presumably a band, and the Preorder My Memoir Today sticker that comes with a QR code in case you want to pre-order that guy's memoir. I don't want to pre-order that guy's memoir, nor when it's finished will I want to order that guy's memoir. I'm sick of looking at that guy's memoir advertisement, but I am a little jealous of that guy's gumption. If I had a few iotas of that guy's gumption, maybe people would order my books or even pre-order them. Maybe I should get stickers made and start adorning doors. I probably won't, but maybe. Poem number 1182, Howdy, August. Several Augusts have come and gone since I began this number series project. I've said hello to a few and good morning to others, but I ain't never said howdy to a one, so I reckon I'll mosey on up to you, you old 8th month you, and say howdy. Howdy, August. How are you? I know you're another Trump month, but try not to fuck us too hard. Our asses are already bleeding. Poem number 1183, Too Meta. Not to get too meta on the first day of the month, but I do feel like on the first day of the month I should introduce myself to anyone who might open up this book when it becomes a book and wonder what the fuck is up with this guy. This guy puts out 7 new poems each Saturday, and 7 each Sunday, and 5 each weekday, and then at the end of the month he takes the 160 or 170 or so poems and shoves them into a book. The last book came out yesterday. It's called Red, White, and Blue because it came out in July of 2026 on the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration. I think this book will be called Immature Ejaculation, although I haven't quite decided yet. I have a painting that I made with that title, and I think the painting would look good on the cover, and I do like to decide these things sooner rather than later. Of course, if you've bought this book, then you already know what the title is, despite the lack of doors adorned with stickers with QR codes telling you all about it. So not only is this poem too meta, it's also completely unnecessary, although it did just now inspire the title for the next poem, so there's that. Poem number 1184, completely unnecessary. The reel-to-reel tape recorder recognized that it was completely unnecessary. Not only was its technology obsolete, but no one had any idea where to buy blank tapes that would work with it. And so the tape recorder sat on the shelf like an objet d'art that was more clunky than arty, gathering dust and remembering the good old days when it had been used to record demos, and one time even an entire lo-fi album. Nowadays, people record it digitally, either with new recording equipment or on their phones, rendering the reel-to-reel completely unnecessary. Still, the tape recorder reasoned there are worse things one could be: a hindrance, a nuisance, an albatross, a piece of rotten fruit, a landmine, and so on. And so the completely unnecessary tape recorder sat on the shelf with some wistfulness, but also with some gratitude. Poem number 1185, The Elements of His Anatomy. His face was tin, and he laid his head down on the surrealistic pillow and sang a doo-da-da-da song. His feet were silver, and he walked the roads less traveled, and danced until the day broke into a million little pieces. His penis was plutonium, his heart was titanium, his liver was lead, his knees were nickel, his elbows were iron, his anus was aluminum, and your anus was uranium. His records were platinum. Actually, they were double platinum. Poem number 1186, The Object of Her Affection. She had all but given up on heterosexuality and increasingly turned her attentions toward objects, none of which were sex toys, and one of which she had developed a decided liking to. The object of her affection was no bigger than a bread box, and no smaller, yet it was not a bread box. It was no less red than a fire truck, and no more red, but it obviously wasn't a fire truck, as fire trucks are bigger than bread boxes. It was solid on the outside, but hollow on the inside, not unlike a bread box, but it was not a bread box. Perhaps one day the object of her affection will be a bread box, but today is not that day. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1187, Yeah, so that should give you some idea. If you've never bought any of my books before, and you bought this one and you have read all of the poems so far, then you are about to finish the first day of poems for the month. Some days will hopefully be better than this one, and hopefully none will be much worse than this. It's kind of a crapshoot every day. Some days it's snake eyes or boxcars, and some days it's 7 come 11. If you bought this book, I hope you don't regret your purchase. And if you're reading these poems online, I don't know what to tell you. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.